Welcome back to Buzz on Business. I'm Rob Zimkowitz, and with us we have Keith Miller with 1 Hour Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Welcome, Keith.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Why don't you share with our audience a little bit about 1 Hour?
Well, 1 Hour Heating and Cooling has been in the area since 1932, believe it or not. It is family owned. This is the third generation of the business.
That's great.
Yeah, lots of family history here in the Brunswick and actually like Strongsville and Medina area. Yeah. We are, like I said, family owned, but we do run under a national franchise, so that enables us to give all kinds of really good guarantees and warranties with our work.
Yeah, I've heard the name, so it was something I was familiar with. It was the plumbing at the end that just, and maybe it's just me thinking heating and cooling, not the plumbing portion, thinking that's a whole different, but you combine it all into one.
Well, so I'm glad you brought that up, because now we have a completely separate plumbing business, and it is called Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
Okay.
So it is under the same franchise umbrella, but it is still family owned. The same family that owns 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating also owns the Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
Perfect.
So now we've sort of split, but we're still under the same umbrella. So now we're not 1 Hour Heating and Cooling and Plumbing. Now we're just 1 Hour Heating and Cooling and then Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. Yeah. And that just happened within the last couple months.
Well, I just love the fact that it's one-stop shop, because as a homeowner, something goes wrong with your air conditioning in the dead of summer, heating dead of winter, and plumbing could be any time. But there could be one call, although two different entities, you're still getting service by the same leadership team, the same umbrella company.
Absolutely, and it falls under what we consider to be home services.
That's great.
Anything pretty much in your home would be considered to be home services. Yes.
Now, what got you into this line of work?
Well, it's funny you ask. I knew the owner of the company, Brian, for years and years and years, and we rode bicycles together, and we traveled around the country together, and we would share stories with my previous business and his business, what he's been in. Since he was 18 years old, he's been doing this. And when he found out that I was available, he said, I want you on my team. Like, for sure. Like, you bring this group of skills that I really need for my team, and that he was going to work on the business instead of in the business. So he is kind of moving out of the more of a general manager role. He's going to move out of that. And then we have some other businesses. We also have some businesses down in Dayton as well. Same thing, a 1 Hour Heating and Cooling and a Benjamin Franklin Plumbing down in Dayton as well. So
really, with you coming on board, it allows really the growth of the family business.
And we work together. I mean, he lives right in Wadsworth area, and his sister Dawn also owns the company, and she lives just right over in Medina. So, we're all still here, and we're all still, growing the business every day. We're looking to build the business probably by 100% in 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very aggressive goal.
We're hitting it hard, yeah.
Now, what would you want the viewers to know that would differentiate you from someone else?
I would say that 1 Hour Heating and Cooling and Benjamin Franklin Plumbing is a customer service business disguised as a home service company.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah, because I had that little pause, because as a consumer, you want the customer service piece. If I have an issue with something mechanical, I'm going to call somebody that I want customer service, but it's the urgency that sometimes, in my mind, you put customer service to the back, so you're keeping that to the forefront.
Well, of course. I mean, you want somebody in your house that you like and that you trust, right? So you want a professional to be in your home that's going to give you the comfort that if you have a problem, which typically you're going to call us if you have a problem, right?
Yep.
So you have a problem. Either you're not cooling or you're not heating, right? Or you have a backed up drain or something, for your plumbing, or maybe your water tank is leaking in your basement, right? Something that nobody ever wants to happen, but it does happen. So when we come out, we give you that peace of mind because we're going to offer you that customer service. We're going to put our arms around you in a way.
Yeah, well,
and let
it's
you
around
know,
the house.
Right, it's around the house, it's around you as the homeowner, and just to let you know that we got you.
Now, how can people contact you? What would be the best way?
I would say onehourheatandair.com just goes to the franchise website, and from there you put in your zip code and it directs you directly to us here in Medina. Our offices are right here on the west side of Medina.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Well, Keith, thank you so much for stopping by. It was very nice to meet you, and thank you so much. And we'll be right back.
Regardless of where you are on your path to retirement, you can still take charge of your financial future today. Visit aceyourretirement.org and answer a few questions from Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach, for free tips, resources, and advice customized for your situation to help you feel confident and prepared for retirement. Retirement looks different for everyone. Make sure you're prepared for your financial future at aceyourretirement.org.